I got my pink panther robe, and today we're tapping into your vision. What is the vision you have when you close your eyes and you see yourself? Like, what do you envision yourself? What do you envision yourself doing? It doesn't matter what it is, work related or anything. What is you envision yourself that is your tunnel vision? It could be you close your eyes and you envision yourself as a traveler, traveling to wherever you're traveling. You probably don't have a destination, you just want to explore. A vision could be anything you envision yourself. When you close your eyes, what do you see yourself doing? Well, tap into that. Tap into that. If you're not living your vision now, tap into that. Because really there's no point of being here. I mean, there is a point of living, right? Like, there's a point. But while being here on earth, one of your things is following your heart. Like, following what makes you you, your essence. Like, what is it that's gonna make you flow in life? The path that's not least resistant to you. If it's the least resistant, that means it's for you, because there's no resistance. When there's resistance, that means like you're pushing through something that wants to push you back. If it's pushing you back, then why are you gonna do it? Like, so we're gonna tap into visions now. When I do my videos, I say a lot, it starts with your thoughts, because it does. Like, all is mine. Like, it just starts with your thoughts. You change your thoughts. You don't change your thoughts because you're comfortable. Whatever, be comfortable. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable where you're at. Hey, whatever, to each his own. But if you want to like be somewhere else, change your thoughts and you will be there. Eventually you will be there. Like, when you put interest in something, you're gonna attract it. It just is what it is. When you think about something a lot, you're going to attract it. It is what it is, right? So you don't have no doubt. There's no room for doubt when you are trying to tap into your vision. There's no room for doubt. You could have doubt, but if you have to kick that to the curb at some point. Don't have no doubt. When you have doubt, when you still have doubt in your vision, you are not going to get to the end level. You know, it's never going to end, but you're not going to surpass certain levels when you have doubts, because doubts are limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are doing what? Limiting you from getting to where you're getting. It's a limit. There's a limit, and you can't get beyond that. So try to kick those doubts to the curb. Whatever you gotta do, change those thoughts, change those words, because what we're trying to do is have our vision be reality. All right. So when you find your vision on what you want to do, some people don't know what they want to do because they're so focused on what's my purpose in life and that kind of thing. And honestly, I still don't. I remember when I was in what's my purpose? Like, I just want to live my purpose. I just want to know what my purpose is so I could just do it. And I don't know what my purpose is, but what I do know is what I want to do. And nobody needs an actual purpose. Okay, I had to change sceneries because the neighbor's dogs came out. 3 big ass dogs, whatever. So I actually forgot where it was at, but we're talking about vision. What's your vision, right? Whatever your vision is, make that a tunnel vision. That's what tunnel vision comes out of. When you see nothing else, when you're not distracted by nothing else, because you got that tunnel vision, that little tunnel vision, you know, like you just going straight forward because you know where you're going, right? So you don't need to know your purpose in life, so to say. You just have to close your eyes and what do you envision yourself like doing? Like, where do you want to see? Like,
where do you want to see yourself? You know, and if you could see yourself and you could feel that that's where your heart wants to be, you could do it. That's your path. That's your path. Like, so the limiting beliefs, until you accept that those are limiting beliefs, you're like, no, I see myself doing this, so why am I thinking that I can't? Like, those are limiting beliefs. To the curb. Okay, so when you have limiting beliefs, it's just certain things that you've gone through your life that on why those beliefs are yours, so to say. But every situation in your life is a catalyst for what you are becoming or what you are. So how before when I wasn't all spiritual, like I didn't have a spiritual mindset, I used to see problems as they happened to me, okay, and this and that, and I never resolved them. I never, resolved them. It just happens. The life happened to me, whatever. But now, with my spiritual mindset, I'm like, what did I learn from it? What is the thing that keeps attracting that kind of nonsense to me? Like, oh, okay, I got it. So I'm going to stop doing this so I don't keep attracting this. I'm going to stop thinking this because it's not what is for me, like it's not helping me. So that's from the differential of like a spiritual mindset, or like I say spiritual mindset because that's my spiritual path. That's my spiritual path. So my spiritual mindset from my just mindset, right? So different ways on how to keep you track on when you envision something. First of all, when you envision it, that's the first step. You already manifested it. Like, you already manifested it. You envisioned it. You already manifested it. Now it's just when that divine timing is going to be in it. But once you envision it, like when I started making videos, before I envisioned it. I had a thought in my head. And I used to see so many videos like this, speaking words, like speaking life into you and stuff like that. And I just didn't want the video to end. I was like, I can hear this person talk forever and ever. Like, I don't want it to end. And when it would end, it's like, So I was in that for so long that I got to a point that I was like, I don't want to hear people talk no more. Because even though I find it inspirational, I don't want to hear them talk no more, because now I feel like I'm just hearing it, but I'm not acting upon it. Like, I'm not doing anything. That was when you're in it. When you're in each phase, you don't see what's erupting. You don't see what's going on. You're in that. So now I know that was a phase I was doing, and that was me acting up. I was acting on my vision. I was watching videos, collecting knowledge, understanding stuff, opening my mind, and going, like, working through the limiting beliefs that I had on why I'm the one seeing and hearing the video, but I'm not being the one doing the video. People are not seeing me do the video, but now I'm doing my videos. Now I'm doing it. So that's just a little insight on when you have the vision. Don't be like a couple of months down. Don't feel bad, because you are in it. You are in it. You can't have a vision and poof, you're doing it. Like, I mean, technically, if you see yourself doing videos the next day or the same day, you could just pop up and do it. But you're not going to be ready. You're not going to be so successful in it because you didn't have the journey. The thing is the wisdom is in the journey. The knowledge is in the journey. You have to have the journey. I personally love the journey instead of the goal. Like, I love the goal. I like to get there, but I like what I have to do to get there, even the struggles, because now I know that the struggles are, it makes me stronger. Like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hey, I'm not dead and I'm stronger. So, and I've been through some rough stuff, like frustrated in my head, like, like just frustrated to a point that I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know where to start. But I was already in it. I was already in the process. So, what do you envision yourself? Envision yourself, and then you will be moving in life towards it. Life is already going to happen, but your vision is there, and life will keep coming in and out, in and out, in and out. But if you have your tunnel vision, it'll come in and out, and at a certain point, it will be just straight. It would just be straight. I'm telling you. You just got to stick through it. Consistency. You got to stick through it. Like, if you don't stick through it, then if you don't do it, if you do it and then you don't do it, then obviously you're not doing it. And obviously you went through another tunnel. I don't know where you went, but stick with that same tunnel if that's what you envision yourself. What you want, you will get if you stick to it, and if you have your every thought towards it. Do you understand? I hope I get my point across, because I've seen a lot of people wanting to do something, but they don't do it. And it's kind of sad in some sense, because it's like, if you seen yourself and if you felt that you could do it, like, why are you damn, what's the word? I don't know the word. Why are you not doing it? Why are you suppressing yourself from not doing it? Like, just do it, So, and sometimes your belief could be people's belief saying, let me give you an example. Let's say your tunnel vision. You see yourself tunnel vision, and then you tell somebody, oh yeah, I'm doing this because I'm going to do it. And their response is like, what? You shouldn't do it, or whatever, stuff like that. That's because they can't see themselves doing it. But that's not their reality. It's your reality. But what happens is when somebody says that, if you're not strong enough, and if your tunnel vision is not tunneled enough, and you are not strong enough mentally, you will take their limiting belief and you will make it your limiting belief and be like, yeah, why am I doing this? You know what? I don't think so. And then you start getting feared and you kind of come off track. And I've learned that when I hear that, I understand. I clearly understand, because I got affected with that. But my mom was already strong. And the moment that when I put my tunnel vision, when I said my tunnel vision out loud and I didn't get the response, and if my mind wasn't strong enough and my will wasn't strong enough, I would have been like, oh my God. But I knew I even told myself, like, that's not the reality. So why would they understand? They're not into the level of where my level is on why I'm here and why I chose to go down this tunnel. Like, they're not understanding my vision because it was not their vision. Do you understand that? Somebody can't be on track with your vision if it's not their vision. Now, if you talk to people that have in the same realm as you, in the same vibe as you, in the same thing, if you wanted to be a traveler, if you speak with other travelers, they'll be like, whoa, yeah. They even give you tips, advice, where and how and this and that. Like, if you're not speaking to the right person, don't speak to them about it. You get me? You gotta keep people in their place, because sometimes your place is not where they should be. Okay? So shift your inner vibe to match your vision. Shift your inner vibe to match your vision. You don't know where you're going in life? Hey, that's fine. A lot of us don't know. A lot of us don't know. A lot of us are ashamed to say we don't know. So they get stuck in doing things that they say, hey, I'm doing this and blah, blah, blah. But in reality, they don't want to be doing that. And there's a lot of people that know where they're going and they don't give a fuck. Limiting belief. Nah, like they know. Because they're set in the way. Because they know. They get it. They're going for it. They thought about something. They're like, nope, that's where I'm going. That's what I want. You know? So you shift your inner vibe if your vibe is not there yet. If it's the beginning is when you have the thought. That's literally the beginning. There are things that are leading up to why you're going to have that thought. But once you have the thought, once you see the vision, it's done. It's done. All you got to work on is making moves and adjusting your life to make it fit. Make it fit. Make it fit. You could literally choose your reality. You could literally choose your reality. Now, you could choose your reality, but that doesn't mean the next day that is your reality. There's a journey to your reality. And if you are not liking the journey, then I don't know what to tell you, but there's a journey to your vision. A tunnel does not stop here and here. That's not a tunnel. A tunnel goes. It's pretty deep. Okay? You need to go through it. Why? Because your end goal, there's certain things you need to go through to have wisdom in your end goal. If that makes sense. Like there are certain situations that you need to go through to understand why this. You just have to go through that journey. You have to go through the journey. If you skip from point A to point B, you're gonna be there like, oh my God, you're not even gonna know where to start. You're not even gonna like you're in your goal, but you're like you're not gonna know what to do. But if you do your journey, you're going to know what to do because you kind of did it and this didn't work out and this is working out. So now you know. So when your end goal, you are ready, kind of like a pro in some sense. You're a beginner, but you're a pro beginner, if that makes sense. So I'm going to now just end it with some exercise on how to exercise this tunnel vision, right? Make a vision board. Right? I know people have heard this a lot. I personally, I have a vision. I made a poster, a vision of things that I want to do. One of them was the videos, and I'm doing a video, certain things. It's just like a printer paper that I just colored whatever I want in my life. And that's my first vision board. I just did it like 3-4 months ago, and I've been on this journey since 2018, so it's whatever. But that's one way you could cut pictures out, make a vision board. And okay, so another one is I actually heard this. I was watching a video and I heard her speak about it now, and I thought it was good. Nowadays everything is media, right? So you make yourself a reel. Like you make yourself a reel and you download it and you save it on your phone. You don't have to post it or nothing. It's just for you. Like you make a reel. You could put so many pictures on a reel. So many things on a reel or anything. So what you do, you put the pictures, everything you want, collage, however you want to make the reel with the music that makes you feel good. And so whenever you feel like unfocused, you get your phone, you press play on the reel, and then you just see it. And that's programming your mind, making it come back to that vision. You're seeing it, and then with the music or whatever you want to put in the background, you probably don't, or whatever it is, that's the emotion and you're connecting with it, and it's just all like it's a big ball, it's a vortex of your vision, right? So another way is sigils. You can research doing sigils. I'm not really going to explain it, but it's specific design for yourself, for your statement, your quote, whatever it is. Just look it up, how to make a sigil, and you understand what I'm talking about, right? So this design, you could make it in a paper. You could be creative, make a chain out of it, different ways, whatever. So the whole point of the sigil, with which the point of the reel, the point of the visual, the point of these exercise is when you're unfocused, it just brings you back. Yeah, you could be like, oh no, I know what I want to do. But you're kind of like programming thoughts into whatever exercise you're doing, and it eventually will keep, like if you have to do it every second of the day, like do what you have to do for your vision. Like, simple as that. It's simple as that. Do whatever you have to do to get to your vision. Like, if you had a vision, that's what you want to do. Why are you living a life that because other people are doing the same, or, because you're not society, it's just, you want to fit into society or whatever, but you actually want to be doing this. Like, do it. Do it. Fit your vision into your reality. Okay, so those exercises are good. Oh, another exercise that I personally love. It's just another form of changing your whole vibe. Music. Music is, I have a soft spot for music. So, and actually this is a fact. When you hear music, the beat, I don't know what you call it, the beat, the symphony, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Those things it taps into a space in your mind, right? When you add words to it, it's kind of like attaching to you. It's just, it is what it is. That's just how it is. So it makes you move a certain way. It makes you do certain things. It makes you think you are a certain way. So use it to your advantage. Find songs and change your whole playlist if you have to. My playlist is all about uplifting, and and I have ratchet stuff, uplifting ratchet stuff. Like, I like that. Like, they got to a point that I had my playlist and I'm like, this is all too like uplifting and this and that, but I need some of my thing. I used to listen to Trina and a lot of stuff, Jackie O, and a lot of different things. So I was used to a certain way. So I changed my playlist to fit me. Use it. I'm telling you, that will speed up your process. Like, anything you gotta find to speed up your process. Don't listen to music that says, I'm selling drugs, or and I shot up this person, and like I'm twerking and shit like that. Like, I listen to twerk songs, but like, I listen to twerk songs because I like to shake my booty and stuff like that. But I don't listen to it as much. Like, I like listening, like, because sometimes when I'm singing the song, I catch myself and I'm like, I don't do that. And I feel stupid singing it because that's not me. But that's where the beat is. The beat is good. I still don't know what the melody or whatever it's called is good. Is because you're listening to the melody. You're listening to melody, and then you're like unconsciously saying the words. So like, it's in your atmosphere, and that's not you. If you really notice. So I like listening to music that are uplifting. So when I start saying the words and feeling that, I know that, getting to my highest self and all that. Yeah. That's what I be vibing to. So change your playlist. That's a form of exercise. Like, I'm telling you. So and find your own exercise. Everybody to each its own. With everything in life is to each its own. Find your way to tap into your vision. Tap into your vision and find your way to follow, to stay in that tunnel vision. Okay? All right? So with this being said, I'm going to end it with believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, because you are your number one fan, your number one supporter. There will be supporters, but you are your number one supporters, because when those supporters pass away or just not around, you're going to find yourself learning how to be a supporter for yourself and being that motivation for yourself. So you are your number one motivation and your supporter. Okay? Don't rely on outside sources to help you move forward. You move forward yourself, okay? So close your eyes, find your vision, and make it a reality.